Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you crochet this super fun and super easy triangle granny shawl. It's a perfect first shawl project as you only need 3 stitches, double crochet stitches, chain stitches and slip stitch. It works up quite fast, you can size it up as you want and you do not have to remember any pattern as every row is the same. You can use any yarn you want. You can use color change yarn or solid yarn. You can use cotton, acrylic, wool, merino, whatever you want. And now let's jump into the tutorial. Take your yarn and your crochet hook. I'm using Twister from Hobby and the crochet hook is Glover Armour in size G 4mm. Take the yarn and the crochet hook and then we're starting. First make a knot like this, bring the hook through the loop and close. The first we do is we chain 5. This we yarn over. This means we bring the yarn above the hook, then grab the yarn and bring it through the loop. First chain and we repeat it 4 more times. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the hole. Again, yarn over for the hole, 3, yarn over, bring the yarn through the hole, 4, and 1 more time, yarn over and bring the yarn through the hole. Now you join in a ring with a slip stitch. For this, you stitch into the first chain from front to back, like this. Then you grab the yarn and bring it first through the first chain and then through the second loop on the hook, like this. Now you chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we work a first set of double crochet stitches. Every set consists of 3 double crochet. So, to make a double crochet stitch, yarn over, then you bring the hook from front to back to the hole. You bring the yarn above the hook. Now you grab the yarn and bring it through the hole. And you have 3 loops on the hook. Now you yarn over again and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. You have 2 loops on the hook. Now you yarn over again and bring the yarn through the remaining 2 loops. The first double crochet stitch is done. And now we repeat this 2 more times. Yarn over, bring the hook from front to back to the hole, bring the needle below the yarn, grab the yarn, bring the yarn through the first hole. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, bring this yarn through the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again and bring this yarn through the remaining 2 loops, like this. Now we have 2 out of 3. So one more double crochet stitch, yarn over, bring the hook from front to back through the hole, bring the hook below the yarn, grab the yarn, bring it through the hole. Now you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, bring the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over again, and bring the yarn through the remaining 2 loops. Now our first set of double crochet stitch is done. Now we do a chain space by doing 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And now we crochet a second set of 3 double crochet stitches into the same hole. Yarn over, bring the yarn through. First double crochet stitch. Second and the third one. Now we want to end the first round and we chain 1, and then we do a treble crochet stitch. For this we wrap the yarn 2 times around the hook, 1 and 2. Then we stitch into this ring, yarn over, grab the yarn and bring it through the ring. Now we have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again and bring the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 2 loops on the hook left, and finally yarn over again and bring that yarn through the remaining 2 loops. Now we start with the second round. For this we're building up the height first. To doing so, we crochet 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we turn the work like this, and you see this space. In this space we crochet our 3 double crochet stitches. Yarn over, bring the hook through the hole, yarn over again, grab the yarn, bring it through the hole, and we do our normal double crochet stitches. 2 more times. Now we chain 1. This will be the space for the next round. Now you see the chain space. This is the middle of the triangle, and first we do 3 double crochet stitches into the chain space. Now we create the chain space for the second round. For this we crochet 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. Then we crochet another set of 3 double crochet stitches into the same chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we do a chain and we crochet 3 double crochet stitches into this hole. 1, 2, and 3. To finish this round, we chain 1 and then do a treble crochet stitch into the last chain. So yarn over twice, then you stitch into the last chain. Maybe a little bit tricky at the beginning. So bring the yarn above the needle. Now you have your 4 chain on the hook. 1, 2, and 3. Now for 1, 3, we're building up the height first, and we chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We turn or flip and crochet 3 double crochet stitches into the first space. 1, 2, and 3. Now we chain 1 and do the next set of 3 double crochet stitches into this hole. Our 3 double crochet stitches are now done. Then we chain 1 and the next one is our chain space. Here we always do 3 double crochet stitches, 3 chains and 3 double crochet stitches. One, 2, 3 double crochet. Now we chain 3 and do another 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now we created our chain space for this round. Then we chain 1 and do 3 double crochet stitches into this one. 1, 2, and 3. Then we chain 1 and do 3 double crochet stitches into this one, to this hole. 1, 2, and 3. To finishing up the round, we chain 1 and do our treble crochet stitch. So wrap the yarn twice around the hook, stitch into the chain, the yarn, and do our treble crochet stitch. Round is now finished, and we do the next round. We're building up the height with 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do not make it too tightly, otherwise you cannot get into this one. Then flip and we crochet our set of 3 double crochet stitches. One, 2 and 3. Now we chain 1 and now do our 3 double crochet stitches into this one. One, 2 and 3. Chain 1. Now 3 double crochet stitches into this one. Chain 1. Now we reached our chain space, the middle of the round, and like always do 3 double crochet stitch, 3 chains and 3 double crochet stitches. One, 2 and 3. Chain 3 and our second set of 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. Now we created the chain space for this round. And chain 1 and do our double crochet stitch here. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1 and double crochet stitches here. Chain 1 and 3 double crochet stitches into this hole. Finishing up the round, chain 1 and our double crochet stitch. Stitch, make sure getting inside. Now we have 4. First 2 and 2. So that's how it looks. And let's do one more row together. 1, 2, 3, 4 to bring up the hive. Now flip it to the other side and chain 3 double crochet stitches into this one. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1 and 3 double crochet stitches here. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 3 double crochet stitches into the next hole. 1, 2 and 3, chain, 3 double crochet stitches into the hole, 1, 2, 3. Now we have our chain space, chain 1, and we do 3 double crochet stitches, 3 chains, and 3 double crochet stitches. One, 2, and 3. 3 chains and 3 double crochet stitches into the hole. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and 3 double crochet stitches here, 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 and here. And like this, we're building up the round. Every round you have 2 sets of double crochet stitches more, which create chain 1, next set of 3 double crochet stitches, chain 1, 3 double crochet stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Chain. Now 3 double crochet stitches into hole, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and a double crochet stitch into the last chain. 1, 2, and 3. That's what we have so far. And what you're going to do, you just repeat. You chain 4, flip it, and then continue to crochet. At the end, it looks like this. We started here and then we continue with the first one, and then you'll see these are the chain space in the middle, and then we're building up our rounds until you have your desired length. When you reach your desired length, you're finishing with a treble crochet stitch like you did in the previous round. Then take your scissors and cut the yarn with thumb lengths, like this. Then you pull the yarn through, grab your tapestry needle, and now we secure and weave in the tail. So what I first do, I do a double knot, one, and 2, then I bring the yarn down here, then I'm going for these loops. These are the bottom loops of the last granny stitches. So then cut the yarn. And your shawl is finished.